Hey, welcome back to Walking the Dogs. It's Lisa here, out with Dusty and Tanner, where we burn off a little canine energy and work through a few growth problems along the way. Today we're moving from gauge into the next stage of my growth framework, reframe. And this transition really matters because after you've spent all that time measuring your performance, looking at your market, examining your capabilities, and figuring out what is actually broken, there's a temptation to immediately start fixing things. New campaign, new technology, new agency, new sales motion, but not so fast. Imagine I'm walking Dusty and Tanner and suddenly realize we've been taking the wrong turn here. I can keep walking faster. I can shorten the leashes. I can tell the dogs to stop pulling. None of that matters if we're heading in the wrong direction. Growth works the same way. Before you optimize the route, you need to decide where you're going. That is what Reframe is about. It's Lisa here with Dusty and Tanner, bringing you a new episode of Reframe, the future back moment. Years ago, when I wanted a team to help me solve a business problem, I would say, let's walk the dog. We'd stand in front of a big whiteboard. I'd put what I knew on the board, map the problem, identify the people involved. I then would put the team challenge and complete my thinking. And then all of that turned into actions. The point wasn't that I already knew the answer. The point was to make the thinking visible enough that we can improve it together. Reframe starts the same way, except instead of beginning with today, we begin with the future. I call this the future back moment. Ask the leadership team, what does winning look like 12 to 24 months from now? Not, we want more growth. How much growth? From where? Which customers? Which products? Which markets? What should revenue look like? What should retention look like? And what needs to be true about the sales cycle, pipeline, customer expansion, or market position? Then work backward. If that future state is real, what must happen 6 months before it? What must happen this quarter? What has to change right now? And perhaps most importantly, what are we currently doing that does not help us get there? The last question can be uncomfortable. It should be, strategy is not deciding what to do. It's deciding what you're willing to stop doing. Gauge gave you the evidence. Reframe turns that evidence into a point of view about the future. So before your team launches another campaign or buys another piece of tech, turn the map around. Start at the destination. Work backward. Then decide which road deserves your time, money, and people. That's the first Reframe dog walked. Now Dusty and Tanner know where we're going. Let's go, Dusty and Tanner. So ask yourself the next question. How do we make sure the whole pack follows in the same direction? That's it for now.